Okay. Hello, everyone. Let me fix the lighting here. So today, if you saw on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, this is a Beware stream. It's not going to be about me drawing or anything. This is a bit more serious. It's about a user named Trevor that I've had issues with, and a bunch of people have had issues with in the past. I found out recently that he's back, and I know this is gonna seem like really, I guess I didn't plan too much on this thing, if I'm gonna be honest here. I was planning on doing a video, but it was too time consuming to work on, so I didn't want to do the script and all that and a bunch of editing. I just wanted to take that information, show it to you guys, and then if you guys are watching this live, I can answer questions, so I won't miss anything. Yeah, like if I pay more attention to one situation while you guys wanted to learn about something else in this story. So we're gonna get started. I did this display capture thing, so that's why the screen looks like this. And yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna get the pictures. There you go. So I have this set up. I'll probably share it online later on, and let me just keep the chat also be able to be visible so I won't miss any questions. Alright, so here it is. Beware on Trevor. He goes by Trevor, Trevi, Big Bug Supernova, Trevor _ Brown, Starship Trevo, Starship Trevo 1, Ace, Mystery, and Trevi the Neko. I'll go over how I met him. He wasn't like acting pedophilic towards me because I'm 20 years old, but he did harass me over some really stupid shit. So Trevor messaging me after I called out his 10-year-old friend for art theft. The issue with that kid was resolved, and the way I found out her age was in her post where she's like, I'm 10 years old and I drew this. So I was like, okay, she disclosed her age and she's tracing, so she's young. I'll let her know that that's not cool and shit, whatever. And I made a public post about it, like, hey, you're not supposed to be tracing. And then I contacted a leader about it, and her post got removed, and, you know, I was the one who obviously reported her. And then her friend, Trevi, messaged me with this stuff. This is his account. This is how it looks like. For future reference, if you see any of these kind of images or his biography. Alright, let's go. Let me get my keyboard out. Ugh, this is so nerve-wracking because I don't want to get involved in drama, and this is like a huge thing. So, okay. So, here's his messages. You guys, I'll give you guys a second to just breeze through these, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have this saved and recorded. Well, maybe I should just do that through Streamlabs, because I know Twitch does it too, but just to be safe, I'll start recording right now too. Okay. So, you know, he's using very crude language. I mean, I swore like a sailor too, but... And then I showed him the proof about her tracing. A reminder, she's 10, so, yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah, I get it, she's your friend and you're trying to defend her, but eventually someone was gonna call her out. It was just me this time. He calls me a slut, a bitch. No one wants my commissions. I wasn't taking this personally, honestly, because it was like a fit of passion, I guess. And then here's the important part. Let me get my mouse so I can emphasize, he says he's 25. You know, 25-year-old being with a 10, like being friends with a 10-year-old, raised some red flags for me, but I didn't want to throw assumptions at this point. This is way before I found out he was a pedophile. So I was just like, okay. And then I say, you know, a 10-year-old. Why are you friends with a 10-year-old? That's a bit odd. And I didn't hate her and all that. No, it's just a bunch of bullshit, honestly. But this is some context about how I met him. And then we're going to get into the more serious accusations later on. And by the way, you guys will be able to see this later on. I'll have these, like the link to it. Because, you know, Google Photos can do that. Alright, then he leaves a conversation. And then he messages me again with another person. Oh, reminder. Don't harass anyone that's involved in the situation. Like, you know, that's just a thing I feel like I should say. So, yeah. So, he's all like, hello, scum. And then he brought another person with him. This person has no idea what's going on. They put in another chat that I didn't save. They're like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, well, one of his friends got caught for tracing and I called her out. Whatever. And then they're like, can I just stay in the chat just to see what happens? I'm like, I don't care. Go ahead. I didn't save the screenshot on the top of this chat, but it was just his artwork, and he's like, I'm better than you. And then I was assuming he had autism at that point. Which was a correct assumption, I found out later on, which you'll probably see in future screenshots. Let's see, nothing to, oh, keep a note of this I keep pointing at the screen. Keep a note of this message. If this was my amino, you would be banned from it. This will come later on when he actually does have an amino that's still up, that I've reported numerous times, and Team Amino has not deleted it, despite the fact that Trevor admitted that he was a pedophile on his amino. I will go later on to that. Okay. And this is the 10-year-old friend of his. Because we already, this is after we already, like, I apologized to her for using rude language about calling her out. Because I did say pretty rudely, like, oh, this was an obvious trace, dude. So, that's on me. And she apologized for tracing, and she promised not to do it again, which later on she didn't trace, which I was happy for. And then, I think we could zoom in. Okay. I asked her, I was like, can you tell your friend to apologize to me? Because he was being pretty mean. Yeah. And then middle finger, crying emoji. And I didn't personally hurt her feelings, but it was rude. Very true. Okay. Let me check if Twitch is working. Okay. I guess. Is it? Yeah. And then attack my friend again, and you will be sorry. And I pointed out that he is 25, to act his age. Let's see. And that was incident 1. Now this is incident 2 of my personal experience with him. Trevor makes multiple posts and comments to an artist, like he was saying, blah blah blah, when are you gonna finish my request? And then that artist would pose an artwork of something else, like a commission. And they're like, oh, here's a commission that I did for this person. And then Trevor would comment, have you worked on my thing yet? Free request. You know, an artist isn't I guess, obligated to, sorry, I can't think of words right now. The artist isn't obligated to just work on requests. They should prioritize commissions first. I guess that's like an untold rule with artists, usually. And I was getting annoyed of him spamming these comments because I was following this artist. And I said, hey dude, can you leave the artist alone? Like, through like the comments and posts, and rather just personally message them. And beyond that, yeah, this person was questioning, yeah. And then he sent me this message afterwards. So be gone before someone drops a bomb on your head. A very childish threat, which I thought was pretty funny. And then, keep in mind, you remind me so much of the soup store that I'd rather see you get off this amino. And I'm just like, ooh, that's bullying, because, you know, I wasn't taking him serious. I just thought he was a troll or something, like, you know, he was autistic. And he is. See what other shit. Yeah, so keep in mind about the soup store, because at this point I didn't know who soup store was. I just thought he was just mumbling random crap to me, and you know, the soup store is a meme. And then he mentions being forced to leave Instagram, which I will go over later, because this is a very big thing that he did. What other shit? Okay, don't protect issues on me. I'm friendly to most people, it's just some people I don't like. I have never heard a positive experience people have had with this guy. I did message a person later on that I will go over. We might have a Discord chat later on today, and maybe live stream it if they're okay with it. But they haven't responded to me yet. I want to get this at least this information out. Right? You know, they don't trust me, and then I'm like, just block me if you have an issue. And then this weird thing. Wanted to be my furry art mentor. I'll delete the comment for you. Done. And I'm just like, I don't care, dude. No, it's just art shit. And then I told him to take art classes. And then he said something about commissions, like getting free work. And he said, my first art picture of my OC was a free request. So naturally, everything I had done after that was a free request. Which is cringy as fuck. Except for the amino coin commissions and stuff. Amino coins is a monster that I don't want to go over right now. And this is when I started doubting that he was 25. But it is confirmed he is. He doesn't trust money even to his family. The only style I want to master is Are You Dragons, which is another furry artist that's not involved with this bullshit, so just ignore that. It may take a couple of years. To be honest, Panda, I just want to draw to stop asking artists for free art. And I'm just... Oh, okay, so this one is supposed to go before this. I'm sorry. Let's see what other shit. Oh, he's like, I put friend before anyone else. But people that try to defend themselves from him that were his friends, stop being friends with him. And then he denies calling me a slut. I showed him the screenshot, I think. And then I was getting pretty annoyed because I'm guessing this was in the afternoon and I was supposed to be doing my homework and I was dealing with this bullshit. And then I pointed out, this is why you got kicked out of Instagram, probably. Because I still don't know what happened. And he talks about a dark past. And that was a red flag, too. And then he gets hidden when I showed the screenshots to one of the leaders. And a little bit of context about Amino. Usually a profile is hidden. That means that they don't appear on the search bar. And I think, well, you know, you can see the posts. Like, if they commented on one of your works, and then you could just kind of go through there and see their profile and see their posts. So it's pretty flimsy way of hiding a post, if we're going to be honest here. And this is, I'm guessing a leader. he was either a leader or a curator. And this is, I keep pointing. Okay, so in quotes, this part. Okay, he doesn't trust me. He reminds me of the soup store. And so I assumed, I was like, okay, maybe that's a username. And I'm not going to tell anyone what I did on Instagram. Soup store will tell me what happened on Instagram. It's my business and no one else's. It became everyone's business. Yeah. And this is a message that he sent, and then Jason was the middleman for our conversation because either I blocked him or he blocked me. Okay, now to the soup store. Let me just read the little message for this because that's a little bit of a paragraph. Okay, so I'm at soup store, and everyone else who's had experiences with him later on, because all I did was just literally put in the Instagram search bar soup store, and they came up, and I noticed it was My Little Pony art. So I was like, okay, this dude's a brony and a furry, so it's very likely this is the person that he interacted with. So I didn't save that screenshot where I'm just like, hey, do you know who Trevi is? And they're like, oh fuck, I know him. Okay, and they made another group chat where other people who have had experiences with Trevor, all that shit. So on Instagram, he went under the username Trevor_Brown. He deleted his account after he was called out for asking a 14-year-old girl out. And then he also did another chat where he was trying to flirt with the people that had bad experiences with him. Some of them were minors, most of them were adults. And he also acts a little bit racist. He asks that 14-year-old to meet him at his workplace, and then he also threatens to steal another character's design because one of the people in these screenshots didn't want to do ship art. I'm going to show you the messages that they sent me, like their own experiences, and then with their screenshots afterwards. I got permission from them, so yeah. Ugh, I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast and I'm sounding nervous. It's just, ugh. This is scary. Let's see how the chats go, or the... Okay. Just need to take a deep breath. Okay. So, here are the messages that Soupstore sent me. So, he admitted to me being a pedophile. I shit you not. And so she said, I wish I still had the screenshots. Her other friend saved them, so I do have them. But it went something like me asking him if he was a pedophile, and he was like, yes, and it's true. The screenshots do say that. And pedophiles are misunderstood, which is... And then I asked, this is the group chat that they added me to. This is Honey, and I know there's another user involved in this. I asked how long ago was this? Because if it was like years ago, I'd say like maybe he's changed or something. But this was in around June, July, 2018, I'd say. And the way Soupster told me, the way they met them was Trevor originally asked for free art from Lucifer's Lamb. And they also made a Beware on Trevor. I haven't seen it yet, or I probably did, and I just skimmed through it, but I wasn't sure if it was from this user. So I'm not gonna like say, yeah, I read this one. And they were tired of him asking for free art, which he does still do. He does it on Twitter. I checked, and I could probably show you guys later on. And then Soupstore accuses him of being a racist, sexist pedophile. I went to as far as to almost report him to his town's police. I tried to as well, but when I contacted the police in his area, they told me that I'm gonna have to do it through my department, and I wasn't the one specifically being targeted for pedophilia. Like, I'm just the middleman in all of this, and some of them are minors and they didn't want to get in trouble by their parents. I gave him the link to his account. He's already banned from that amino, so it's pretty pointless to tell you guys that. And they also confirmed that he is 25 to me. And then Honey told me that he sent them a dick pic once after they told him that they were 12, which is really gross. And then I was like, yeah, I remember him telling me that he had a dark past. Okay, and Soup Store told me that they probably didn't touch any kids, but they admitted to having an attraction. And apparently he dated like one girl who was 12, and we told her he was dangerous. She said she loved him. This I have no screenshots about, so I'm just taking Soup Store's word for it. I mean, I'm kind of, because I haven't gotten the account from Soup Store, so I don't know. And then Soup Store also agrees that he is 100% might be mentally ill, and I agree with that. And he will say later on that he is he wanted to be like the first mentally, I guess I don't know what words he exactly said, but I think he said special president. I think that's what he said. I'm trying to think. And then they sent me screenshots, which I will go over right now. Some of these are out of order because I didn't add any of some messages to this chat because they were just kind of like something that I've already went over, like explaining my story with him and then showing them my screenshots. So it was pretty redundant to show those chats. So, oh, and then Pixie Puffs or Pavoofs gave me the screenshots about him admitting to be a pedophile. So, oh, okay. But now the rest of these pictures are going to be screenshots that they've personally saved. We'll go to the pedophile one later. I just want to do all of this in order so I don't have to flip back and forth through the album. Okay, this is the part where he was trying to force someone for some free artwork of ship art. Okay, and everyone's saying not to make art for us. I care. Do it as me and you. Now. I have it as someone else, though. So I'm guessing it's ship art between their character and somebody else's. It's like, or I'll block you and not help you. Which I don't really understand the context behind. But the OC she made is based around mine, and she aimed it to look like mine. Then I'll make an OC that looks identical to yours and claim it all of your OC as mine. Go ahead, but if I and other complain, then that's your fault. Okay. And this was, you know, is this allowed? What the fuck is this allowed? I don't know if Unicorn Tears still has this up, but you guys can check it out on your own if it's still there. Okay, now, this is about the 14-year-old. This is her, I have permission to have this up. So, Casey Smith, she put it on her profile that she is 14. And she did expose, well, through ambiguous anti, it was exposed. Wait. Yeah, oh, okay, the same account. It's just different. Like, I'm guessing it's more of a personal account. As you can see, my account clearly states that I am 14. Trevor, I believe, is 20 plus. Oh, give me a second. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, she disclosed her age. And he still approached her. Alright, we're gonna go through these messages. Oh yeah, please do not harass this user. The point of these posts is to expose pedophiles so they can be reported, blocked, and avoided. I'm agreeing entirely with that. Don't harass this dude. He does have some kind of mental illness. I'm pretty sure he has autism or something. You know, just block, report, you know, shit like that. Let minors know especially to stay away from this guy, because he is targeting kids. Okay, and then he sent her this. I love my friend Smithy, Casey Smith, and Rachel. We will always be friends till we are in heaven. Same with all of the other girls in our squad. I miss you all, and I'll never forget you. Love, Trevi. Very creepy. And this is the messages. She's playing along with his act. Just, I know you guys might say, oh, well, they were asking for. The thing is, he is 25. She is 14. She made it clear what her age is. She's kind of baiting him. But the fact lies in he tried to meet her personally. So, which I'll show you later. I keep saying later. I'm sorry, but I just have so much information and screenshots of this dude. I went into a really huge rabbit hole about Trevor, so. And then, hey Smithy, don't tell anyone this, but I have a crush on you. Oh, I won't. And then immediately show everyone, because that's the right thing to do when with people like this. You know, baiting. Put me in the lemonade and we are great together. Oh, wow. And then role-playing kisses your cheek. She's 14. He is 25. This only happened June 2018-ish. Okay. Now here's the part where he does imply that they should meet at his workplace. I'm pretty sure he doesn't work here anymore. But, So he's telling her to come to his Target that he works at. To bring his girl squad, which was referred to before with that picture. You know, a bunch of minor girls. And said, lol, and when I'm on break, we can all hang out together. He's 25. They're all minors. And then here's Geek. Geek emphasized that they were 12 years old. And he says, are you my brat? Which I don't know what that means, but I know the sexual terms behind him. But I'm not saying that. Like a little sister kind of thing, I'm guessing. And then here's the other message. Thanks for the like. I love your OC. Thanks. Want to be friends? Oh, sure. And then they say that they're a girl. Do you do nude? Sorry, I asked for that. Please forgive me for asking. I'm weird. I'm stupid, I know. I'm straight, okay? But I don't judge. They're all minors. Okay, now here is Pixie Puff's message where he outright admits he is a pedophile. He did not, like, this isn't all like, oh, maybe he's a pedophile. Maybe he was just being nice to these kids. He's autistic, so he doesn't know the social cues. Look, these messages are what he specifically said yes. Okay. And then he defends them as well. So, even if he wasn't, he defends them. Pedophiles can change it too, you know. It's not because we are weird. We, look at his wording. It's because we are misunderstood. Everyone thinks us, I think, is as stalkers, but we are human too. You know what they say, YOLO, you only live once, Soup, because, you know, got cut off. So you admit you're a pedophile. And then Soup Store ask him again, so you admit you're a pedophile? Yes. And this is a group chat that he made where it was a bunch of other users. You want some sugar? And then people are just like, oh, you wonder why you're alone, huh? And then he's begging to be whipped. NECA loves being whipped, which is one of his OCs. I think it's just a self-insert character of him with cat ears. Okay, here's another screenshot from Unicorn Tears. It's like, he was saying some racist shit about like Canadians and natives and shit. Yeah, well, thank God I'm not saying racist shit about your kind, aka black people. And then, mommy jokes ain't work, bro. If you're begging for art, but aren't willing to at least support it, then you should get off. Look at this. And then, okay, this is all a group chat, by the way. And then, I'm actually not giving a damn about your pathetic, talk. Okay, that's just the same message. Okay, here's the 10-year-old again. They changed their username because they frequently did that for their OCs or whatever. They sent me this, I'm guessing, I would say a month and a half later, because I was getting pretty worried. Before these messages, I was just like, hey, because I got all this information about Zoopster, so I was like, hey, has Trevor said anything weird? Like, you know, like, because you're 10 and he's 25 and I got this information about him. That's just the gist of what I told her. And he just said this. Just wanted to tell you that you are such a sweetheart and I'll always be your friend till I'm your guardian angel. You will always have a special place in my heart. Be safe. I love you, sister. Good night. Sketchy. And I was like, personally, yes. I think it's weird. But does it make you uncomfortable? And she says, I don't know, it's just sketchy. You know, she's young. She doesn't know how to react to these kind of things. But I think it was, he was going to start to groom her. Later on, I do tell her, hey, I'm serious, get away from this guy. Block him. And I don't know if I saved, I didn't save that message. But I did tell her to stay away from him. By the way, 10-year-olds are not allowed on Amino. I contacted the leaders about it. They didn't do anything. I contacted Team Amino about it. They just removed the post where said that she was 10. Just in case you guys have any questions about that. Here's some more screenshots about one of his posts, I think. I'm sorry. I'm just getting so drained from this. Oh yeah, this is this is a apology that he sent. I think, who did he send this to? Probably Soup Store, probably Pixie Puffs or Unicorn Tears. Yes, I can't hide being a you-know-what, but what I can do is prove to you that I'm willing and wanting to change, no matter how many years, decades, months, weeks it takes. This battle put a huge strain on my emotional state. So, Soup Store and everyone else, this issue happened in June for them. I think, I'm trying to remember when those chats were that I had with them. Let me see the date that I saved these screenshots. Info. Okay. So they sent me the screenshots around November. So it's been June, July, August, September, October, November. This has been 6 months, and he still has not changed. So even if he had the intention to change following leaving Instagram, he has not put in the effort at all. And he's all like, put the past behind us. Bullshit. Because he still has not changed. It's 2019 now, and he's still doing this shit. Alright, and this was the amino that he was on. Oh, no, actually. No. Let me... Okay. Yeah, I already went over this. Alright. And that's it. So, that apology note, all that shit. He got banned from that amino. And I also found him on numerous other aminos, which he got banned from. But he might still be using these usernames on other websites, or he might make another amino account. I don't know. So we're gonna go over his alternate accounts, and his fur affinity. Well, fur affinity amino. He's probably not allowed to name his amino that. This is his amino. He is a leader of it. He created it. I could probably look it up right now. Give me a second. No, that's not it. What the fuck is it? Okay, you know what? I'll just show you through my phone. Okay. Well, so let me know. Maybe I could just look that up. For Affinity 734. Okay, there it is. This is his amino, and this is his account. He is still on here. I tried so many times to report this, and Team Amino just sent me, like, I'm assuming bot messages, because they were all the same, where this was not enough proof, even though he did admit he was a pedophile on this amino. I do have the screenshots before they got removed, because Team Amino did remove them, but they didn't do anything about IP banning him or anything. It's just ridiculous. Alright, let's just go from the bottom up. Okay. Just the important stuff. It's not really a whole lot. The lesson for all of us to change our ways, even tell each other our personal feelings. I'm willing to change as long as my friends have my back. Oh yeah, and this is after I contacted his parents. They just banned him from the internet for a month, and that was it. This is about hacker, their user on here. And then he's begging the people on here to, you know, join the amino. Am I wrong to help people when I can't even help myself? Is it worthy to at least try to move? Just bullshit, honestly. Oh, 5 days ago. Okay. I'm taking a break from Amino, maybe Twitter, and some other social networking sites till things cool down. The only means of contacting me is through Kick Messenger and maybe Steam and Discord. I need to focus on my real life job right now and my program, so the best thing to do is to delete the Amino temporarily. And he didn't. Because it's still on here. I think this is because he found out that I'm making this stream. He messaged me. Well, he didn't message me. He put a link out on his Twitter where he's all like, oh, this person, you guys are my friends. Please message Pandado and tell her how great I am. And I did receive one message from one of these people, and I was like, and this is before I found out about that tweet. They're like, do you know Trevor Mystery? And I'm just like, oh shit, do you have information on him too? Because a few days before that, another person came forward to me, and they're just like, yeah, he bullied me. He was my art, or I was his art slave for like a long time, and I was getting tired of dealing with his shit. We'll go over that too. Okay, so he is still on Amino, a place mostly for children. 20 plus, no minors, adult furries and echoes. This is just him making a front, because I have screenshots of him on this Amino recently where he's just like, I can't help it, kids just come to me and I can't say no. So this is just a front, so if people call him out, he's all like, well, he said 20 plus. I don't trust like that. Okay, so if you guys can, please report this Amino and make it clear why the leader is a pedophile. Okay, this is his older post that did get deleted. Alright, then there's Big Bug Supernova. It was from another Amino. I screenshotted it before it got banned. Trevi. And the way you guys can find out if it's Trevor under a different username, just look at this OC. No, Trevi is back. This was under a different name. And also this picture right here. And then this is when I discovered him. I think this was like the big furry Amino. And this is after I found out about the nudes. Their character again. This is their Steam account. It's the same character. They use their OC. Trevi the Neko. This is their DeviantArt. They haven't been banned from it yet. Report it to. Block them. Now, this account still does exist, I think. Last time I checked. But I accidentally came across it a few months ago. I'll show you. I'll check if it's still there. Starship Trevor. Oh yeah, it's still there. Just still there. So please report this too, if you guys can. Right, next pictures. Another thing where he's just like, I'm a Neko and also a Brony, you know, just like, he kind of has like a way of speaking. He says the same things, which I'm guessing is because of his autism. So he's pretty repetitive. So it's easy to identify him online. I'm being honest here. Alright, and then here is his, these aren't my screenshots, they're from another person. They're kind of a mole. I told him to be friends with Trevor. Alright. Electronic Cookie Tochu is his Tumblr. Seeing how Tumblr acts about maps and shit, I don't know if they're gonna actually ban him. We'll see. Because he hasn't said any pedophile shit on there last time I checked. Then here is his Discord. Please block him. Starship Trevor number 6990. Okay, this is the message again. Sorry. Oh, and then here's a screenshot that the 10-year-old told me, or showed me. Did you apologize for the young girls and other people you harmed? Now I'm going to go see a movie and I will right now. Committed crimes, you know. Oh, here's one of the messages that Team Amino sent me. We are unable to confirm things posted or shared on other social media sites. However, we would advise flagging any content shared or posted by this user for review. This is before he said anything specifically on Amino about him being a pedophile. I sent screenshots of what he said on Instagram, along with how the accounts are connected. Because I show them, like, he used the same characters. He calls himself Trevor. on Amino, and he calls himself Trevor_Brown on Instagram. And I kind of see why they didn't want to do anything about that. But when I reported his post about him actually saying he's a pedophile, they just removed the post and they did not ban him. That was it. And then this is when I called him out. If you saw one of the screenshots before where I commented on his profile saying, hey, aren't you that pedophile that, like, talked to 14-year-old girls and asked them for nudes? And I stirred up a lot of drama. But I kind of think it was a good thing that I did that. Because if I just went straight to the leaders, I don't know what their views on pedophiles are. Because there are some pedophiles in the furry and My Little Pony community. And I don't know who the leaders are. So I felt like it was the right thing to do to make it public, so at least other people can know. And if I was silenced, then they could question the leadership. Okay. So these are just some comments of people. And then here's a post that I reported, and Team Amino just removed it. They didn't ban him. I just want to emphasize that fact. Alright, I'm a pedophile. People made me paranoid, PTSD, and made me upset to the point I want to give up on life. But I know I did wrong. That's why I'm trying to fix it, because it's what good men and women will do to change their life. And just want to change my ways, so I came out with the truth. You decide my fate. I'm sorry I never told y'all this, but I was afraid that no one would like me anymore, so I kept it inside. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I hope I still mean something to you guys, and I hope you know that I still value my friends over anyone else. Crocodile tears. This was way past November, so around December. He was still doing shit. So he's had roughly a year to change, and he has not. I don't deserve friends because, well, who is there to truly trust when everyone you trust turns their back on you? They're turning your back on you because you're a fucking pedophile, dude. And even if they were friends with you, despite that fact, you were a jerk. I will show you Spectre's chats right now. He's one of his friends. This is way before he found out, before Spectre even knew he was a pedophile too. So even if he wasn't a pedophile, he was still a bully. Alright. Dang, no chats. Alright, maybe I don't have to worry about taking questions. Oh, he also goes by the name Ace. Same profile picture and everything. And then he also confirms that he asked for a nude on Instagram. A way to connect the profiles. This person sent me this screenshot. I forgot what their username was, but I've changed my ways. He has not. I am stressed, crying, hurt, betrayed. And then here are the rest of the messages. And then a lot of people were telling him to get off of Amino. If you're a pedophile and you want to actually change, get off of Amino, because it's full of a bunch of kids. And then here's some of Hackerman's messages. Hackerman got mad that he found out that Trevor was still talking to kids. You know, I'm like, hey, you're a fucking liar. I believed you that you'd stop talking to kids. This was around, I'd say, December, January 2019. Look, I changed lives, and if you can't see that talking clean to minors isn't being a pedophile, then you are not making sense. Yeah. I roleplay clean with minors, nothing dirty. But I will RP dirty with people my age, only if they ask me to, but I sometimes say no, because my mate is strict. It's still fucking creepy that you're roleplaying with minors. It's still creepy. And I don't trust you. I don't trust that you're doing that shit. Their mate is Kino. I don't know who that is. They say he is a little bit younger than me IRL, but only by a couple of years, and says he knows. I confessed to him, and he said that he forgives me and knows I can change. That's gross. You're grooming. Okay. I don't really know what Kino's specific age is, but if he is a minor, he's probably grooming him. Oh, and then I'm guessing some of the context of this chat was that I'm guessing Hacker Man asked if he's talking to a therapist about his problem talking to minors, and I guess not, because he doesn't really want to change. And then here's another post of him admitting that he is a pedophile. If you believe in a pedophile and I haven't changed, you're wrong. I've changed my ways. Anyone who says that I haven't is damn stupid and not good enough for this amino. This amino is about coming together and forgiving for the past sins. It's not really the past if you're still doing it. Just saying. To come and stop me, I'll kick them all. I don't care. The whole aminos on every level try to get me to submit. I'll kick everyone till there's no one left to face me. So, there's a reason why I'm not on that amino. He would have kicked me. And also, if you saw, like, the very old chats, he mentioned that if he had his own amino, he would instantly ban me. People called me a pedophile. People knew I did bad things, but let me tell you this. I messed up last year, and I've come full circle and changed my ways and views. I believe no one is far from redemption. Everyone can and will change when the time is right. People on Fur Affinity, you either believe someone can change or you don't. If you can't accept that people change, then what are... I'm getting tired of reading these fucking run-on sentences. Same shit that he says all the time. He's gonna change. Oh, and this was an old post on one of his accounts that he was banned from. Very creepy. And this was around December, I'd say. Well, a bit around that time. Even though it says 7 days ago, I remember taking the screenshot around December, probably. Let me double check. Yeah, around December, I took these screenshots. So, attention all teens and young boys and girls. Just wanted to say to y'all, have a great day at school, think positive thoughts, and just be yourself, because you're cooler when you act like yourself. A bit baity, I'd say. Like, Ace, Mystery, Trevor, whatever, is trying to attract kids, I think, through this. And then said this, I think I have PTSD. It's only a matter of time before everyone hurts me for what I used to be. I'm broken because everyone don't give anyone a chance. All everyone does is backstab. It's not backstabbing. You're being predatory to minors. Who is not Lear? See me, what the rats of the furry world drowned in their old ways. We all can change. We all can change. If you can't accept that, Panda, then I don't know what to tell you. All I say to you is that you're lost. Let me prove I've changed, please. I did give him a chance temporarily, and then I found out he was talking to kids. So, no. Trevor, if you are looking at this stream, because you do know I am streaming. I put it on Twitter, and I commented on your post about you putting all my links out there. If you are following the stream right now, I do not trust you. And I know you cannot change. Okay. Then here is a group chat that he had on the Furry amino, like squiggle, furry, squiggle amino. He made this chat, how to help the furry community. I was just kind of just looming over the conversation. Gandhi, Obama, Disney, King, guessing MLK Jr. They all helped kids and all people out there, so why can't I? If they can do it without being considered creepy, then why can't I? This is how I want to do my life, is help others out. Because I saw videos of these great people helping kids, adults, elders, and special needs people out. So I know I can do the exact same thing for my generation. The fact is, he's not doing this. I think he's doing more harm than good to a bunch of people. Okay, and then this is a chat that, because I noticed Trevor also spamming their wall for free shit. So, I'm afraid I didn't know too much about him. Basically invited me to chat, asking to commission me. It said some rude comments after that. He left the chat before I could respond, so I left a post on his wall. Yeah, then I warned them. Okay, same picture. Oh, and then, I don't know, he's saying that Kino Strife is his mate. I think they're not. I think somebody's pretending to be this artist. Now that my memory is coming back to me. Yeah, he said Kino's his mate. It's not this guy. And then also somebody's also, I don't know who this person is pretending to be Kino and Are You Dragon, but I'm guessing they're trolling him. Oh, and then here's a message where, oh, this is his Twitter account, by the way. We're probably going to go over that later, just so we can scroll through the shit that he's been saying. So, do my OC getting fucked by Fuda links? And, hell nah. Actually, you know what? I'll get one of my art friends to do Fuda links fucking my OC pony for me. Very scummy. Very, very scummy. I know we're kind of slowly getting out of the pedophilia stuff, so this is just kind of an intermission of other bullshit that he said. Don't think I'm being a bitch, but mind your tongue, friend. It's not nice to be salty or sour like a lemon. They're getting really pissed off of the shit that he said. Okay, now let's get back to other shit. I wonder if I missed anything. Like, oh, miscellaneous stuff. Oh, yeah, this is where he admits he's a pedophile that I went over. Yeah. Okay. Now, here are some screenshots with, Hackerman. Oh, okay. This is the context through the previous chat that he doesn't want to get a therapist. Sorry. I have a therapist, but I don't tell my online life to family or anyone IRL. You know. Oh. Hackerman's also a troll. Forgot to mention that. My cousin had ligma, and a counselor doctor helped him with that. And then Hacker pointed out he doesn't have permission to use the Fur Affinity name. And then he asked for permission apparently, but no response. About Kino. And then, oh sorry, I didn't know you were gay and liked femboys too. I assumed you were straight. I'm sorry. That femboy, like, I don't drive a Prius, I'm straight. It is mildly homophobic, I guess. But don't femboys have a, you know, penis? Okay, got the Tumblr. He called himself bipolar. I'm sorry you see me as a pedophile, but I made this amino in hopes people can see me differently and see that anyone can change their ways. He says the same shit from the chat at the fucking Furry amino. Oh, Hackerman sent them a screenshot of my Beware that I had, that I posted like a long ass time ago. If you believe that shit, then don't bother being on my amino. That just makes me angry. Remember, it was at this time it was only a couple months old that he did this shit. They lied. It's not a lie. They're screenshots. And they're saying it's the past. So what is it? Is it a lie, or was it something that happened in the past? No one deserves to suffer like this. When you're a pedophile, I think you do. They can't even leave me the hell alone. It was just a beware. It wasn't specific. Oh, I think I put in the beware to not harass you, so I'm doing you a favor here. Just to block and report you wherever you are. Ask him if they ever had PTSD, stress, depression, anxiety, panic attacks like me. I'm not gonna try to self-diagnose, but I'd say I've suffered anxious and depressive feelings before, but I wouldn't diagnose myself like you are, Trevor. They are the reason I had to leave Instagram. I mean, no stuff. No, you are the reason why you had to leave Instagram. You caused all of this. If you didn't ask for nudes for a 14-year-old, none of this would have happened. I feel unsafe even in my own amino that I created. I help kids, special needs people, and old people because I want to. A very scary thought that he has actual access to children. And I really, really hope that they have not been alone with him. That the parents are there, at least. Oh, and then he found my Twitter. Then Hackerman. Having all that shit. Oh yeah, and then Hackerman says, especially since you're still talking to minors. This is January. It's January and he's still talking to kids. Remember, June 2018, talking to kids. November-ish, he is still talking to kids through role plays. And that weird post about him saying, hey teens. And then now, he admits that he's still talking to kids. Oh yeah, then also talking to that 10-year-old. You see, that's way past June too. So, he's still talking to children. And I'm pretty sure he's still talking to children now. If she and me are to be friends, she needs to know that I have changed, and I want her to know that we are not going to be friends. Well, minors find me. I don't find them. I invite people because I love everyone. She needs to learn. Okay, so what is it? Are they finding you, or are you inviting them? But they're loyal to me. No, kids are just naive. They're kids. They probably don't even know you're a pedophile because you don't want to say anything. Or later you can change that amino to 18+. Also, Panda Doe doesn't want to be your friend. She thinks it's disgusting. She bets your parents and Brittany S., I don't know who she is, would find out what you did. Oh yeah, and this is when I contacted his family members. Because he was threatening to kill himself and shit. And I was like, hey, he made a post talking about how he's going to kill himself. And I'm very concerned about that. And also, he has nudes from a 14-year-old online. I have the proof. Boo. I sent them the proof. And they're like, oh, we'll handle it. It only took like 3 months for them before they replied to me. And then he was just grounded for a month and then got back. For the second time being inappropriate. I don't know if he's referring about the Instagram shit, but if it's not, that means this isn't his first rodeo of him getting grounded by his parents. He's still been talking to minors. Well, they still find me, but I can't stop it from them talking to me. There are more children on the net than adults. Hard to avoid. Bullshit. I try to ignore their messages, but some of them need help. No, they fucking don't. Yeah, I did send them the messages. They took my stuff for a month. I love kids. They're the next generation. Oh, and then apparently he met Are You Dragons. Good for you. At least I told Aryu about my past. He likes me a lot. What did Aryu say? I doubt it was the actual artist, because if you saw like the previous picture from like a while ago, let me find it. Okay, highlight this. Oh, here it is. Wait, no, this one. I just zoom in. Whatever. Look, it says when they met. When here at a con, it's me, Trevor from Kick, DeviantArt. Oh, I thought someone was out there claiming to be me, and no one has not been at any cons. Busy working. You were just talking me as in talk to your apprentice. So, you know, Arya's confused, obviously. So I doubt he's been actually talking to that artist, but rather it's a troll. Okay. Fuck, how do I unselect? Oh. Okay. Whatever. Panadol will cry when I decide to turn Aryu on her. I follow that person. They're just an artist. I mean, I'm down, man. I'm just good at being nice. As you can see by my message that I'm willing to help anyone. Yes, even kids. Do you think it's okay if I talk to kids because I'm nice to say no? I just want to help my friends regardless of age or gender. Disney did it, so can I, right? And Hackerman says, I don't think it's okay if I'm being honest. Friend here. There's a reason why pedophiles are not allowed to talk to children or be near schools. And then, yes, but I moved past it. I'm over being one. I'm not one anymore. Plus, I'm around kids in my family too, so I can't escape. The only option is to accept it. Okay, but do you think it's okay for real pedophiles to hang out with kids, even if it's not sexual? It's hard to say. It depends if they move past it and are willing to make better people out of kids. This man is horrifying. Even if they touch kids in a sexual way, that's not what I meant. What I meant was, if you had a girlfriend, go be bad with her, but don't do it with kids. That's what pedos do, though. Some touch kids while having a boyfriend or a girlfriend too. Should they still be allowed to hang out with kids, even if they say they would change? Anyways, I believe I've come full circle, and I feel like I can be trusted with some kids, but I'm more mature and nicer. Would you trust your daughter with a pedophile, even if the pedophile said they wouldn't say anything? I don't know. It depends if they're on past it. Anyways, I'm done talking about pedophiles. Dodging the question. Do you trust I've changed? Would you trust me around your child if you knew me better? No. She's spreading evidence. Oh, I told Hackerman my plan. Okay, I don't know what to do, since we need to do is build up a resistance against Panda and Soup and swell our numbers up, but they have to be loyal to me and you guys only. No backstabbing weasels. Hacker's a backstabbing weasel. Good thing, though, I would have those screenshots of you calling yourself a pedophile straight on Amino, huh? Spread rumors. Bullshit. I did not spread rumors. The shit that's happening is true. I did try to call the police. Unfortunately, lucky you, my report would have done nothing. Oh. There's a minor on this amino. I'm guessing this is an old chat. They spread screenshots of me doing what I did in the past. Yep. I'm a psychopath. I'm guessing that's what he's trying to spell. Tell them they're psychopaths and are a danger to anyone. I tell the police they're psychopaths and a danger to everyone. Go ahead, I'm not doing anything. I'm just calling you out, man. make me want to take revenge. All I can think about is hurting them back and turning their friends on them till they're against the wall with nowhere to hide. I have nothing to hide. I want to be honest here. I'm pretty open about shit, I guess. You're the one that's hiding the fact that you are a pedophile, minus those posts of you breaking down. But personally, when you're talking to a minor, you don't want to disclose that fact, huh? She and Soupstore need to forgive me for everything I done and need to delete every screenshot they shared with everyone and forget it ever happened. This is gonna be out. I know, but this is before I was a pedophile by a few years. Do you want to know? Wanting anyone to know my dark, scary past. And it's so then I don't have to tell you all how dangerous and mean I was. And he still is. Okay. Here's a message of his dark past. He met a 14-year-old named Nay in 2013. How old would he be by then? He was... Let me do the math. Okay. He was 25 around 2018. 2013, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So he was 20, talking to a 14-year-old. And she died of an asthma attack in her bathroom. I felt so heartbroken and depressed that I became bipolar and attacked 2 lesbian girls where they fought each other, and I broke an artist. Okay. I met the artist. I will show you the screenshots later. And he does disclose the fact about the lesbian couple. So, fucking 20 talking to a 14-year-old. This dude does not stop. Okay. I gave him no breaks in art. I forced him like a dog, and then I attacked everyone who loved me, making them sad and depressed. He was a bully. And then he's trying to get sympathy out of it. Oh, I was so depressed and all that, so I took it all out on people. That's, oh, pity for me because I pushed people away. Fuck off. Here's a full message. Let's see if there's anything I need to go over. You talk about how nice he is. Fucking liar. Then here's the rest. Will you betray me? Hacker did betray you. I'll tell you that. I hope he doesn't get banned. He was having some pretty good screenshots. I'm a heartbreaker. A heartbreaker tale. Not for you. Not towards you. You're just an asshole. I suffered a lot. The people that you've hurt suffered a lot worse. Fucking... This is so... I'm sorry if you guys are seeing me get, like, upset. Because I'm, like, fidgeting and... Like... All he did was call me a bitch on the internet. And then I find out he's done much worse to other people. It's ridiculous. And all these people are, like, giving me the screenshots. So, like, I feel obligated to show all of this stuff. And because, you know, they're afraid, obviously. Some of them are minors. And I try to keep a strong persona online, at least. Alright, some still hate me, but it wasn't my fault. Yes, it was. The way you treat other people is entirely on you. I was depressed when I was in high school. I had suicidal ideation, but that didn't excuse if I was being a jerk to someone. Don't worry about the suicide ideation line. I'm, like, over that. But, like, I'm just trying to emphasize the fact that people can have depression, but it's not an excuse to be a total asshole to people and then beg for nudes for 14-year-olds and do all these terrible things and then at the same time try to get sympathy for yourself. Then they're talking about that girl who died of asthma or whatever. And then Blue Line does get banned later on because he's all like, I'm planning on being a police officer. And trying to use My Little Pony shit to defend himself. Same shit that he always spouts. Oh, now we're at Spectre. The artist that was being worked, because, you know, they're probably young, getting free artwork from Trevor. They messaged me, where did I get these screenshots? April 6th. So a few days ago, I got these messages from Spectre. I'm Spectre from the Question Amino. Mind if I can talk to you? It is of importance, you see. Sure. Do you know a guy by the name Trevor? I know him from Instagram and has ruined my life there with someone. I used to be with this guy. This guy is a cringe, but he told me that you are reporting him because he is a pedo. Is this true? Yes. And I have a ton of evidence against him. What I've showed you guys so far. Then I showed Spectre the screenshots. This man is calling me a bad friend because I won't help him with trying to defend Trevor. Like, he's probably doing that message thing where he's just like, hey, tell Pandado that I'm not that bad. Tell you to stop harassing him. I'm not harassing him. I haven't talked to him in like forever. He had a Steam, but even there he caused trouble to the point where people went and hacked him. I don't know about the Steam stuff. I don't even know if... give me a second. Is he on Discord? I sent him a friend request like a while ago. No, not yet. No. Okay. Give me a second. Let me check how the stream is going. What? No, I have no one looking. No. Okay. I really dislike this guy. I thought that maybe after 2 years he would change. Okay, so he's been a jerk for the past 2 years. Another little bit of peace to the timeline. But back then he didn't know he was a pedo, so just around that time he was just being a general asshole to people. He just went around spreading lies and making enemies among friends. I don't know what the lies were exactly. He was pretty vague about it. Okay, went over that my personal incident with him. Tried to IP ban him. Showed him my YouTube, which you're probably watching, or I told him he could trace some art, but never post it as a means of practice, but he doesn't get it. Have screenshots and probably use it as evidence. Now I know why he's scared of you. Then goes tells lies about my first love. Oh shit. Didn't fully read that message. Fuck, man. Okay, and then Hacker Man, I was like, hey, can you message Trevor about what's going on? Yeah, but me and him are friends again. Lie. Spectre did not say that. So he's already trying to manipulate shit. Tell Panda if you're still my spy. He's, you know. Maybe it's the Lord's goal to make a better man out of me. No, it's supposed to be your responsibility. Spectre isn't my slave anymore. He never was, but I was emotional 2 or 3 years ago, but I've gotten over it. My goal is to make peace with people who hated me. Oh, then here are the screenshots that Spectre sent me. This is on... What's that fucking app called? The one with the furries. It starts with a T. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Let me look at the chat. He named it. I don't use it, so... I'm sorry if this stream is like a train wreck of just screenshots after screenshots. You see why I didn't want to make a video. I didn't know how to organize this. Okay, let's see. What was that fucking site called? Telegram. That's what the motherfucker's fucking site is called. Telegram, right? Yeah. And he says MLK shit. This was recent. You know, he hasn't changed the past 2 years. Okay. Again, Beck said you were an art slave. And then he's all like, then he finally admits, yes, he did do that. Art slaves are just like, hey, if you pay me this certain amount a month, I will do this many artworks per day. I think it's a pretty shitty thing, like, agreement between people. Sometimes it could be good, sometimes it could be bad. But seeing how Trevor doesn't really pay much, or not at all, even, I doubt this person was compensated for the work that they did for Trevor. But I can probably clarify that later on once Spectre contacts me again. But now look at me, cornered on all sides by people who hate me one day. I was gonna get hurt, I just didn't think it would come as it did through the internet. It's all your fault, man. Okay, more screenshots. He hasn't changed for the past 2 years, I'm guessing. Yeah. I have a learning disability which takes minutes or days. Using an excuse. If you want, I can just go. I'll just leave. He hasn't left. He still has that fur affinity, amino, whatever. No one likes you because you're an asshole. And that's it. That's all I have. From information from, I'm guessing, 2019. So, the earliest is 2017 of him being an asshole to Spectre. From Soup Store, June, July 2018. To my own experience when he harassed me around November 25th. And then him talking to that 10-year-old, telling him that he loves her on, let me find that message, just to recap. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay. November 26th, still the same month. And then on December, getting banned from multiple aminos, and then setting up this amino himself, calling himself a pedophile on December, admitting it. Then Hacker talking to him. Then Hacker pulling out some information that he is still talking to children. And then I don't know which category it would be, honestly. I could check through Twitch. I guess it goes under put it under creative. Sorry, I did it through the restream.io. Would it go under drama? Can I Google that? No. Welcome to the stream, though. It's a giant trash. It's a giant trash fire. I'll put drama. No. I think that's a video game, if I'm being honest here. Miss. I don't know. Oh, watch me work on Balset. That was so old. Fuck. Whatever, maybe I could just get no category, I guess. So yeah. All this shit with Trevor being a pedophile and being a general asshole has been at least started in 2018, 2017, probably. According to Spectre, who said that Trevor was being a jerk to him 2 years from today. I don't know. Do you have any questions, Elder? Because that's all the screenshots I have. I don't know. I mean, I was just planning on streaming, and then maybe some people who follow me on Instagram can, I don't know, fucking get on here. There's not even a miscellaneous. Oh, well, basically, I was just talking about bullshit about this pedophile that I've had some interactions with, and a bunch of other people. I think that's it, honestly. Oh, maybe I could just type it in, drama. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save the stream, and then you could probably go back on it and see what I went over for the past. How long has it been? Past hour and a half. Probably skimmed through it. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really want to paint because I had a lot of screenshots, so I didn't want to go flipping through Krita and all that. Because, I mean, look at all this shit that I've saved about this guy. Like, it's a lot of reading and scrolling through. But I will have it available. Yeah, just, I think over 100 screenshots. This is something I don't usually do. Yeah. I mean, some people make bewares, but they only have like 2 screenshots of a person just being a jerk, which isn't illegal. But this guy is something else. That's why it took me an hour and a half to make this stream. And I did record it, so I will have it posted and saved. And it's probably going to be on YouTube. Very likely. But I think that's it. If this guy contacts me or whatever, I'll have those saved up. Because he's defended himself multiple times about him being a pedophile. And then him saying that he's going to change, but he never does. Yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream here. It's probably going to be broadcasted, or whatever Twitch does, the broadcast thing. I think that's it. Sorry I had to come in so late in the stream, Elder. But if you want to, you could see it later. And I think that's it. Bye, guys. I'm sorry if this topic was very dark and I was fidgeting and stuttering and all that. That's it. Bye, guys. Yeah, I was very, very busy with college. But it's spring break. I have free time now. So, bye.